Hello. I did pull out one out of the jar, and it says, why we give our power away. And so I'm just going to talk about why we give our power away. And the reason we give our power away is because we've all been taught to do that. Now that happens in the first 7 years, and you're probably getting sick of me talking about those first 7 years where you're basically being programmed, brainwashed, and brainwashed, and conditioned to do it my way. I'm the parent, and you need to do what I need you to do so you can feel safe and you can survive your childhood. And so we have been taught, because I'm the parent, so I hold the power, and you are a child, so in essence you are a victim. So I'm the one that's kind of running the show. I'm the parent, the rescuer, the saviour, and you're the poor, pathetic little child that I'm rescuing and saving and protecting. And so you are constantly giving your power to somebody else for survival's sake, because that's what you did to survive. It's like, no, I need to look to him, do what he needs me to do, be the person he needs me to be, or she needs me to be, the parent needs me to be, and then I'll be safe. And if I'm safe, I'll survive and I'll stay in the group, the gang, the tribe, the family. And so we are conditioned to give our power away because the government knows what's good for you. School knows what's good for you. The teachers know what's good for you. Your parents know what's good for you. In fact, everyone else knows what's good for you. You, not so much. You don't really know what's good for you, do you? I'm your mother, and I know you better than anyone. I know you better than yourself, and you're this and you're that. And we are looking outside of ourselves because that's the way we survived. And so we're always looking outside of ourselves. And now you could become part of a gang or a group or a cult, an AA meeting, like church. Well, my pastor's got the answers, my sponsor's got the answers, my teacher, my coach, my mentor, and we're always kind of giving our power away. And really the one thing I teach is to take the power back. Now that's not as simple as it sounds, because if we don't know what we think, and we're unsure and we're confused and we can't make a decision to for anything, then we struggle. No, maybe the therapist has the answer, the psychologist, psychiatrist, the bottle of pills, if I do this, if I do that. We give our power away to money, to sex, to houses, to objects, to cars. Oh, well, I'm okay if I've got this car or this job or this success or this house or these many kids. And so we're always giving our power away to everything and everybody, really. And so that's why we've been conditioned, we've been told, everyone knows us better than we know ourselves. Now, maybe your parents do know you, they see you from the outside, and I see this, even when I'm with clients, and they see themselves as not enough or pathetic or useless or dumb or ugly or whatever. And I obviously don't see them that way. They don't look like that. They might be very attractive, very successful, trying their hardest, being the best one they can. And so obviously I see them from the outside, and we can say, well, this is what I see. And of course the person front door may be very different to the back door. So on the outside I look like I've got all my crap together and I've got it all going on, I'm accomplished and successful and I look a certain way, but actually at home it's like I'm a shriveling mess. So we don't know ourselves, we don't know our own reality, and so we give our power away. Oh, well, I'm only okay if you say I am. I'm only pretty if you say I am. I'm only lovable if you tell me I am. And so we're constantly looking, which is what we did as children, we're insatiably needy, constantly looking outside for our okayness. And a lot of us develop other self-worth, other esteem. And so my esteem comes from what everyone else says about me. That's giving my power away. And that's why, because we have been conditioned and brought up to do that. But also it's like your opinion's more important than my opinion. You matter more than I matter. Now, why would we do that? Well, of course, if you want to survive, then sometimes you need to be more concerned about this person over there than what's going on for you, because if I need to survive, then I've got to make sure I know what's going on over there with you, because you might be an abusive drunk, and so my life depends on it. So I learned to be very hypervigilant. I learned to really read the signs in other people. I learned to be very super aware of what's happening over there with you. So that is a form of, we are so overly attentive over here that we forget about ourselves because we're trying to survive. And if you end up in a abusive relationship, then you're still doing that. Even after you've left home, grown up, you're in another relationship where you're more concerned about what's happening over here. So, well, I'm only okay if that person's okay. And so we're constantly giving our power away. We're giving our power away to what society tells about us, what culture deems is right and wrong and good and bad, and what's appropriate and what's approved of and what's not appropriate. We're constantly looking outside of ourselves. So the most important thing is self-acceptance, self-worth. It's how I see myself that matters. Because if I don't meet my own needs, then no one else is going to. No one's going to look after me but me. We could talk about this for a long time because this leaks into a lot of other things. I'm just going to read it. Why we give our power away. So we give our power away to survive initially, to thrive, to get what we need, and we'll take it any shape or form. So we become people pleasers, we become good at something, we are a good girl. Comedians, for example, or anyone in the film business, it's like, they love the adulation of, you're so good at this, And so, of course, we get a lot of kudos, we get a lot of stroke of the ego. We give up, I remember listening to Michael Bublé, fascinating. I mean, how many people love Michael Bublé? And he's at a concert, and he's clocking, he was telling someone, he's clocking the only guy in the whole place that's actually checking out their watch. And he said, I played all night to that guy. He said he had to win him over. He wasn't satisfied with the other 90,000 people, however many it was. No, he wanted to win that one over, because that one wasn't, he was looking at his clock thinking, when's it going to end, maybe, and he took that as a rejection, and he's like, no, I'm going to sing to you, I'm going to do this for you. And I was like, wow, it doesn't matter how many people love you. No, I want to play to the person that isn't maybe getting the most out of it, and that's what drives him. And I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm sure he didn't lose any sleep about it, but kind of that's a bit like what we do. Oh no, you can all like me, but it's that one person in the room that doesn't. Well, who's got the power? That one person. That maybe they're having a bad day. Maybe they've left something on in the oven or something. Or maybe, they've just lost. I mean, who knows what's happened in their life while they're checking out their watch? Who knows? But somehow, we make it about us. No, it's because he doesn't like me. And I need him to like me, because if he doesn't like me or doesn't love what I'm doing, then, well, what does that mean or say about me? So we give our power away, don't we? Someone else I'm giving my power to. We can give our power away to anything. I'm making videos, and it matters that you like what I'm doing. Obviously I want you to like what I'm doing, but if I'm really honest, I actually feel this is something I actually really want to do. Now, I know there's probably going to be people out there that don't like what I'm saying or doing. And that's okay. They have every right to not like something. Not like me. In fact, 20% of people won't like you, and you won't like 20% of people. And that's okay. I'm not here so you will like me. I'm here because this is what I really, really want to do. And if I don't do it, then I'm gonna regret it. Maybe not now, maybe in 5-10 years time, and I look back and I think, I really wanted to do that and I didn't, because I was afraid Or what might people think? People might judge me. So there's courage in, we've talked about this in other videos. There's courage in doing what you want to do. And for me, I don't want to give my power away to people that I don't even know, that might judge me and deem me bad and wrong. I don't know. So I want to take back the power and do what I actually really want to do. So why do we give our power away? To be approved of, to stay safe, to be loved, to feel secure. We do it for a variety of reasons. And I think it's about waking up to how we are doing that and what's behind that. Because, well, if you don't like me, what does that say about me? It doesn't actually say anything about me. It just tells you a lot about you, that you don't like something or someone. And I think we personalize it, don't we? We make everything about us. But really, isn't that just me going to give my power away? And how you do everything is how you do anything. So if I give my power away to one, then am I going to give it away to everybody? If I care that one person doesn't like me, will I care what everyone doesn't like me? It's like all or nothing sometimes, isn't it? It's like if I compare myself with one, then maybe I'm going to compare myself with all. And I don't want to compare myself with anybody. The only person I want to compare myself with is the person I was yesterday. So I hope that answers why we give our power away. Hopefully that, maybe we just started a conversation. Sometimes that's what therapy is. We're just starting to have a conversation here about what that might be like to give your power away, why we might give it away, and what's behind us giving it away. How does it work for us to give it away? Well, maybe if I make you responsible, then it's not my responsibility, and maybe I don't want to be responsible. I don't want to feel responsible. I don't feel able to do that. I mean, I think generally the two hardest things we do is take responsibility and change. Two hardest things we ever do. So maybe it works for me to give my power away. See, look, it's their fault. Everything's about them. Everything's about over there. Well, see, look, see what happened? Maybe it works for me to give my power away. What would it look like if I took power back? Well, maybe I'll make YouTube videos. If I took my power back. Now maybe that might be the scariest thing on earth to me to do, and maybe I might be so afraid about what you might think of me that I'll never do it. So I've now given my power away to an audience that I don't know, and I'm never going to do what I really want to do because I'm too afraid. So I give my power away so I won't be afraid. I give my power away because I don't think I'm enough, or I haven't got what it takes. I lack confidence. A zillion reasons why we give our power away, and it bears more thinking about. So think about, how does it work for you to give your power away? How does it work against you? What does it stop you doing? What is it getting in the way of? What would life be like if I didn't give my power away? If I didn't care what everyone thought, what would I be doing? Who would I be? Just a really good question to ask yourself, really. And who am I giving my power to? Anyway, we could talk about this all day, couldn't we? But anyway, I've said that 3 times. That's going to annoy me when I watch this back. We'll leave it there. If you have any thoughts or feelings or anything you disagreed with even, or you liked it, just thumbs up. Share the video with someone who you think's giving their power away and maybe would like to listen to this. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Take care. All for now. Bye.